to say?
No, I questions on special teams really is what it's generated for.
Has BT Potter grabbed that job at place kicker?
You know, I would say he's ahead of the competition, but it's been steady each scrimmage. That's all we have to go by, and Jonathan's pushed him, and so have Steven Sawicki. So it's still kind of ongoing, but I would say BT's ahead of him right now. It's been good competition.
Could you see multiple specialists playing in games, say multiple punters?
Oh yeah, yes. I can see multiple snappers, multiple specialists. We got a really young team. You're talking about 80 freshmen and sophomores out of the 120, so you're dealing with a lot of different jobs, not only the specialist jobs, but in all special teams you can see a lot of different faces. But in particular, the specialist himself. I think you've got a good combination with Will and Steven Sawicki and Aiden Swanson punting. All three of those kids make a decision probably in the next couple of days on those guys. Same thing with kickoff. Obviously, that's probably DT's forte. But we've also kicked 3 other kids in scrimmages. So all those guys are interchangeable and been working really hard on this.
How's Will done?
Will Fire, you know, he's been okay. You know, Aiden's pushed, Steven Sawicki's pushed. That's the 3-way competition there. Some days he has come out the victor, and some days he's been beaten out. So I mean, it's a good, healthy competition there.
Where does Aiden still need to improve the most to kind of grab control of that job?
Where does he need to improve the most? You know, probably. You know, he's got to get some experience. He's not going to get that till he gets in. You know, and so just confidence. You know, it's one thing probably Will does have over him. Maybe he doesn't, but he does have experience. So that's part of it.
And then maybe freshmen punt return caught your attention?
You know, that's one of the blessings of having Amari out, and DK has been hampered up a little bit in camp. So we've had to go and look at some of these other freshman kids who've done a good job. Will Sweeney's done a really good job of catching the ball, possessing the ball. Will Brown's another kid who's done a good job possessing the ball. Some of the other kids were taking good looks at Mikey Dukes and Booth and Kayvon Wallace are all 3 kids that we've really worked hard with those injuries that we mentioned during camp to get guys to get work done. Those are candidates that are back there. Also want to look at Spector back there as a guy. And then kickoff returns, kind of the same animal. DK, Travis, EDN, Joseph, and God has had a really good camp there, as well as Booth and Kayvon Wallace are all kids that we're looking in those spots, as well as Cornell, Powell. Those are the kids that candidates work most of the time back.
What's the hardest part about punt return at this level?
Punt returner?
Yeah, coming in.
You know, probably everybody thinks they can catch it. And then poof, you get out there in front of 80,000. It's kind of like everybody thinks they can putt it, or there's a big difference in top golf from playing actual golf. You know, same thing. It's actually, you know, when you want to, number one, first and foremost, we want to possess the ball. You know, if somebody's going to punt it or kick it off to us, we want the ball. And you first got to have confidence that you're going to be able to catch the ball and make good decisions. You know, when do I fair catch it? You know, that we're gonna come away at worst with this ball, and then who gives us the best chance to protect the ball through running, and that's one thing we're always aiming to try to do: make something electric happen. And we got a lot of guys that can run around fast. But we got to come away with the ball, and we got to protect the ball, and then we're going to be able to run and score, set blocks up.